Satu, dua, tiga. Gila ini enak apa nih?
This box, you cannot just choose it's light box. It's random.
Oh, kok nyaduk. Tak mikir bakar semut. Honestly.
I found Marianne in London, and it did just about kill me.
You don't love her, Joe.
Well, killed Joe Goldberg. And
It's called Joyful Life Monster Fluffy. Very cute. Ah, diba? Oh my goodness. Wait, let me show you really cute.
Doors are closing.
Tak boleh ni. Tak tahu ni bisa tak?
Bisa aku makan.
Tak ya.
Wah, jangan enak jongkol. Wah. Ponadje tulang belakang sampel. Hi, mama pakai nasi juga. Yeah. Can I get 2 rice? Yeah. For the first one, can I get 4 chicken? And then 1 pork with asparagus.
suspicious for some of the
Ini
passengers.
serumah mungkin crime.
Now, is this
Not at the moment, until after 2:30, madam.
Oh, can I make a reservation for tonight though?
Tonight dinner is already all full already.
Ah,
Only
okay.
after 8:30 on the waiting list.
Lucu toh, kata dia ada ungu-ungu di
Sorry?
Johnson muscle.
Yeah.
You want to eat, make a drink? Supplement very good for you.
No. 3 boxes then for me. And then can I also get the new prescription?
Hi, can I please get a grande flat white?
Can you take away?